So please wait. Maybe that suppose due to my internet connectivity or due to some other issues, I start joining 10 minutes before. Your lecture starts at 11. At 11 to 10 I am on the system. So please wait. Number one. Number two, suppose even if you have become a presenter. So suppose anyone, suppose for example, today some, I don't know, somebody was saying that some student has uh, started some Sudhar or somebody has started the meeting. So
ये सर वो
anyone who
मुझसे हो
start,
गया था।
हाँ,
वो सर आपका नाम लिखा हुआ आया था तो मैंने ज्वाइन किया तो वो गलती से वैसा हो गया।
नहीं नहीं कोई बात नहीं विष्णु, आप विष्णु सुथार बोल रहे हैं।
यस सर, मैं विष्णु सुतार बोल
हाँ,
रहा
अब आप मेरी बात सुनिए, मैं आपको नहीं सबको एड्रेस कर रहा हूँ। बाई चांस आज आपसे हुआ है, इसके 2 हफ्ते पहले कोई एक लड़की थी श्रेया बहन करके, उससे शुरू हो गया था। तो कोई, मैं आप सबको एक सिंपल चीज समझा रहा हूँ। सपोज मान लीजिए, सपोज यू हैव बिकम द प्रेजेंटर फॉर एग्जाम्पल। नाउ इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर नेम वेयर इज सपोज विष्णु सुथार और एनीबडी सिंह, अनुरुद्ध सिंह और अपेक्षा गमारा अगर नारा जो भी है, उसके आपके नाम के सामने 3 डॉट्स दिखेंगे। Just in front of your name, you will find 3 dots. And if you click on 3 dots, there will be an option to make a presenter. So when you will click on those 3 dots and when you will get the option that make a presenter, then you make me presenter. So in that case, what will happen in that meeting? There will be 2 presenters because you have joined and you have become a presenter. So you will remain a presenter, but no problem. You can add me as a presenter. So in that case, both of us will become presenter during that meeting. But then because I am going to share the screen, so there is no issue, right? So I hope is it clear to all of you? It's very simple. Suppose again I am saying by mistake somebody joins the meeting and he or she becomes the presenter, then what is the option? The option is that you make me presenter. The process is very simple. Again I repeat, whosoever becomes a presenter in front of you, there will be 3 dots. And if you click on those 3 dots, there is an option, make a presenter. And then you just put my name, Srivastava.Rakesh, or just put Srivastava, I will become presenter. Right? That is easy
ओके
option,
सर।
because in that case, what happens is, suppose you are not able to make me a presenter, then see what is the process. Everybody knows. I have to leave the meeting. I have to shut down at 3, 4 windows. Then I'll go to the Google Meet. Then I have to log in again. Once I log in again, I'll go to G Suite, and then the meeting code will be done. Of course, all this process will not take more than 5 minutes time, but then again, at least 15 minutes of the lecture will go. So let us try to understand, because this will happen. I'm not saying that this will happen to me or this will happen only to my lecture. It can happen to anyone in any lecture. So once you know, and it is not that technical, it is very easy to make a presenter. See, even this meeting, I don't know how to make it in Google, but I can understand that suppose I want to make somebody as a presenter, I can make presenter. So what I am suggesting, just keep these 2 things in our mind, that number one, wait for 10 minutes minimum. And after that, suppose by chance even you have become a presenter, then make me presenter. In that case, what will happen? Bottom line is, in that case, we don't have to leave the team and go to Google Meet. Otherwise, as we are doing now, we are again hosting the meeting in the Google Meet. So I hope I am clear, right? Okay. Now,
Sir, we can do
uh,
one more thing that
yes, Vivi. Uh,
अगर सर आप लिंक भेज दो रोज और हम उस करें तो बिकॉज हमारे मैथ्स
ये
की क्लास में वही
लिंक तो
करते हैं।
तुमको रोज जाता होगा ध्रुवी, क्योंकि जब आपको मैंने टीम में ऐड किया है, एंड वेंस वी हैव शेड्यूल्ड द लेक्चर्स मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे, और उस समय मैंने आपके जनरल चैनल में जो लिंक कॉपी पेस्ट करके डाला था, उस पर उस समय ही सबको मेल जाता है। एंड दैट मेल विल गो अप टू 31 जनवरी विदाउट एनी ब्रेक, क्योंकि आई हैव शेड्यूल्ड योर मीटिंग से अप टू 31 जनवरी फॉर एग्जाम्पल। तो हर हफ्ते मुझे वो करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको लिंक ऑलरेडी जाता ही होगा या गया होगा। उस लिंक के थ्रू अगर आप ज्वाइन होते हैं तो उस केस में ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी, क्योंकि लिंक दोबारा फिर से मुझे मीटिंग फिर से कैंसिल करके शेड्यूल करना पड़ेगा। सो आई थिंक ऑलरेडी मेल जितने भी लोग टीम में हैं, जैसे आपने कई नाम बाद में अभी ऐड हुए हैं हमारे, उन सबको जिनको जिनको मैंने चैनल में जाकर के अपनी टीम में ऐड किया हुआ है, इस टीम में आप सबको मेल जाएगा या जाता होगा, और उस मेल के थ्रू अगर आप ज्वाइन करेंगे तो दिक्कत नहीं आना चाहिए। या जैसे आप मान लीजिए जनरल चैनल पे जाके ज्वाइन करते हैं, आप लोग ज्वाइन कैसे करते हैं? व्हाट इज योर ज्वाइनिंग प्रोसीजर?
चैनल पे जाके
मीट में अपना टीम्स खोलते
टीम्स में? हाँ
हैं और
हाँ
उधर ज्वाइन नाउ का,
हाँ
तो
आप
ज्वाइन नाउ करते हैं। तो सर मतलब अगर हम भी अगर प्रेजेंटर बनते हैं ना,
हाँ
मतलब मैंने बोला ना सर आपको कि आज मेरे से हुआ था,
हाँ
तो सर हम जब चालू करते हैं नॉर्मल हर बार जैसा आता है वैसे ही आता है ज्वाइन नाउ।
हाँ
तो हम ज्वाइन नाउ करते हैं तो प्रेजेंटर बन जाते हैं, हमको पता भी नहीं
उसकी नहीं,
रहता
उसकी वजह ध्रुवी
कि हम।
मैं आपको बताता हूँ ध्रुवी, मैं आपको नहीं, मैं सबके लिए बोल रहा हूँ। जैसे मैंने भी शुरू में कहा कि इन आपको नहीं पता है, एंड इनोसेंस में, या जैसे एज ए रेगुलर प्रोसीजर आपको ज्वाइन ऑप्शन आया और आपने ज्वाइन कर लिया। अब उस केस में क्या होता है मैं आपको समझाता हूँ। होता यह है कि सपोज आई एम द प्रेजेंटर एंड आई एम द ऑर्गेनाइजर। आपके ज्वाइनिंग के पहले यदि मैं ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाया हूँ किसी भी वजह से, या मैं कनेक्टिंग मोड में हूँ और मैं अभी प्रेजेंटर नहीं बन पाया, और मुझसे पहले आपने ज्वाइन ऑप्शन क्लिक कर दिया और आप ज्वाइन हो गए फॉर सम रीजन विच आई डोंट नो अगेन, उस केस में क्या होगा? बाय डिफॉल्ट आप प्रेजेंटर हो जाओगे। उसमें आपका कोई दोष नहीं है। आपका मीन्स आप हैं, कोई भी है, जैसे 2-3 स्टूडेंट से हुआ है, उसमें नो बडी इज एट फॉल्ट। इट इज अगेन वी आर, एज आई सेड, वी आर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड द मैकेनिज्म ऑफ द टीम। बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस हैं, बहुत सारी सेटिंग्स हैं, चेंज करना पड़ता है, हम लोग भी सीख रहे हैं, कर देते हैं। जैसे पहले आपको याद होगा बहुत से लोग वेटिंग इन द लॉबी आते थे, तो मुझे एक एक जाके सबको ऐड करना पड़ता था, फिर मैंने बाईपास लॉबी पे एवरीवन को क्लिक कर दिया, तो अब आपको वेटिंग नहीं होता है लॉबी में। ठीक है? तो ठीक उसी प्रकार से जैसे आप जाते हो टीम पे, जाते हो टीम पे जाके आपको ज्वाइनिंग ऑप्शन आता है, आप ज्वाइन हो जाते हैं। देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग, दिस इज द ओनली वे टू ज्वाइन द मीटिंग। बट एज आई सेड जस्ट नाउ कि हो सकता है कि मैं उस समय तक ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाया हूं, तो उस केस में क्या होगा? चूंकि यू आर द फर्स्ट पर्सन टू ज्वाइन इन दैट मीटिंग, यू बिकम ऑर्गेनाइजर बाय डिफॉल्ट। जबकि जो मैंने सेटिंग की है उस सेटिंग में ऑर्गेनाइजर में ओनली मी मैंने क्लिक किया हुआ है, तो मेरे अलावा और कोई प्रेजेंटर या ऑर्गेनाइजर हो ही नहीं सकता है। लेकिन अब वो क्यों कर देता है? जैसे आज आप प्रेजेंटर बन गई, आपने ऑनेस्टली इस चीज को एडमिट किया, या विष्णु सुथार थे वो बन गए, या कोई और बन गया, तो उस समय आप में से मैं किसी को दोष नहीं दे रहा हूँ। दिस इज जस्ट दिस सिस्टम, द वे इट वर्क्स। तो इसीलिए मेरे दिमाग में जो दो बातें आई, मैंने आपसे, आई हैव ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड दोज टू थिंग्स, दैट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल it may happen that you are there, I am also there in the system, I am also trying to join, you are also trying to join, and somehow or the other you supersede. So even in that case, suppose you are in the system and you want to join, just wait for my joining. That's what I said. जो मुझे सबसे आसान रास्ता समझ में आता है इस चीज़ों को अवॉइड करने का, वो ये है कि मेरी फोटो जब तक या मेरा नाम जब तक ना आ जाए प्रेजेंटर में या अटेंडीज की, या जहाँ कहीं पे भी आप देखते हैं, तब तक आप में से कोई भी ज्वाइन मत कीजिए। एक रास्ता ये है, राइट? और 10 मिनट से ज़्यादा मैंने जैसे बताया, आई एम ऑलरेडी देयर, इवन इन रेगुलर क्लासेस में भी मैं 5 मिनट पहले पहुंचता था अपने क्लास में। So anyways, let us not discuss that. Second point which I discussed, I am repeating last time. Suppose by fault or by default or by any mechanism of the Microsoft team, you become a presenter. No problem. You make me presenter. अब बात समझ में आई आपको? आप
ओके
मुझे बना दीजिए, आप बन गए प्रेजेंटर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। एक मीटिंग में या एक सेशन में 2 प्रेजेंटर हो सकते हैं, 2 से ज्यादा भी हो सकते हैं। लेकिन आप उस केस में क्या करोगे? जब तक आप मुझे प्रेजेंटर नहीं बनाओगे तब तक मैं स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं कर पाऊंगा। कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हो
ओके
गया तो हो गया, उसमें कौन बड़ी बात है, आप बन गए, राइट? लेकिन जैसे मैंने कहा, वी कैन अवॉइड by the first point which I have said several times. We can just wait for 5-10 minutes till my photograph or my name appears on the screen. You don't join. तो आप बनोगे ही नहीं जब तक आप ज्वाइन नहीं करोगे। ठीक है? I hope that is clear. Almost half the lecture has gone. Anyways, I don't want to waste even a single minute now, and I have repeated 3-4 times that what I want to say. Anyways, let me see first of all. My screen is visible to all of you, please. मेरी
Yes,
स्क्रीन
sir.
दिख रही है आपको?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
वेरी गुड। क्या दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन पर? पेज नंबर
Measuring Association, page number 48.
Measuring 48, sir.
48 में
वेरी गुड, थैंक यू। प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ। अब आप सब लोग म्यूट हो जाइए। ओके, सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दिस मॉर्निंग is the idea of, as you could read, and some of you, most of you told, that measuring association. Now, just a very quick recap. Of course, we have lost half an hour, almost half the lecture. Doesn't matter. We have been using the word correlation in the last week. We discussed about three types of correlations, three formula for the correlation, not type actually. The type were only two. One type of correlation which we discussed was given by Carl Pearson, and therefore the name was Pearsonian correlation coefficient, which was mainly based for the quantitative data. Second type of correlation which we discussed was proposed by Spearman, and hence it is known as name in his name is Spearman's rank correlation. Now the name itself includes word rank. That means the data is a ranked data. That means it's a nominal data. It's an ordinal data. And the third thing which what we discussed was Kendall, where we discussed Kendall and Spearman. There is a relation also we discussed by the end of the discussion, that both of them are for the rank data, but in case of tie and in case of no tie. Now, as I have told you several times, that if you recall my first few lectures where we started with the taxonomy of data, that what type of data you can have in the real life. The broad classification is again, the data can be qualitative, data can be quantitative, data can be categorical, data can be discrete, data can be continuous, and so on. Now, if as long as the data is measurable in some number, as I have said many number of times, that becomes a quantity. Say, what is your age? So you'll say that I'm 20 years or 19 years or 16 years old. So that 16, 18, 19 is a number. In that case, it becomes quantity. But suppose you say that, okay, you are going to have your classification like children, adult, old age people, and very old age people. So there is no number associated. This is just like a category that you are collecting the data on children, you are collecting the data on adults, you are collecting the data on, say, senior people and senior citizen people, something like that. So the data is related to age only, but that data is now categorized. You are not saying that what is your age in completed years. So that is very simple example of quantitative as well as categorical data. Now the word association and the word correlation are not same, as you can understand. One word is correlation, another word is association. These two words are different. And we want to distinguish the idea of relation. Say, as we discussed last week, we have discussion, 1 week we have discussed that there is one variable X, there is another variable Y, and there is some relationship between them. So what is the extent of relation? That is what we are calling it as a correlation. Now, if those variables now become a kind of categorical variable, like say, for example, I have given you you collect the data of age, like in certain categories, now you collect the data of age gender-wise, like male, female, how many male are children, how many female are in children age group, how many of them are in, say, adult age group, and so on and so forth. So all these things are like, in a way, these are just like a quality, that you are male, you are female, or you are children, you are old, or you are senior citizen, or anything. So many a times my data is in the form of some quality or some qualitative characteristic, and or maybe categorical characteristic, and they are not directly measurable. Like, just as I have given an example of gender, there are many types of studies which we do for gender wise analysis. Say, for example, in biological sciences, it is very common that some of the disease male are more prone and some of the disease female are more prone, right? I can give you a very simple example of a breast cancer. You will be surprised to know that male also suffer breast cancer, but that number is very less. So this is just like, suppose there is a disease and the presence and the absence of a disease, and then again gender wise. Of course, ultimately it will be a count, but that count is with respect to that category. Say, for example, smoking and non-smoking, and male, female. How many male smoke, how many female smoke? So again, this is a kind of category. I will not say this smoking is a quality, but it is like a characteristic. So these things are not measurable directly in terms of number. And if you want to study some kind of relationship between these type of variables which are categorical or which are nominal in some sense, you remember I have used this word several times, nominal and ordinal. At least these two words I have used. Nominal means just like what is your bank account number is your identity, or what is your Aadhaar card number. These are all nominal data, or what is your mobile number is a nominal data. So in real life, as I have told you, that my data can be of any type, and then the statistician has to decide that what kind of analysis he or she can do. So now we are completely changing our track from quantitative data to qualitative data or categorical data or nominal data, scale data, and then the word association comes in. Because in that case, you are not talking about correlation, you are talking about association. Association is also a type of relationship only, but this is a relationship between the categorical variable, and hence the name association. And you can, as I have just now told, association is something like which is associated with. Now, smoking, is it that I want to know as a researcher? I want to know that is it that smoking is associated with gender? Actually, what you are trying to see that is there any relationship between the gender and smoking? So in that case, we use the word association. So try to understand the basic difference that whenever we have our data which is not measurable in terms of quantity, we go for the concept of association. Now, it may happen, as you have seen, that the variables may be independent. Yes, categories can also be independent. We are not forcing it to be dependent, and we are not forcing always that if there are any two variables, they have to be correlated and there should be some relation. Unnecessarily, if you recall the discussion of spurious correlation, the idea was that there may be mathematically or numerically you can find some relation, but that's a nonsense relation. And we use the word nonsense correlation, and we use the word spurious, and somebody told me that spurious means something not real. Spurious का मतलब ही होता है नकली, which is not real. It may happen, but actually it is not there. So same is the thing here. We are not talking about something which has to be there. Why we are using the word association means because either you possess some quality or characteristic or you don't possess. Say for example, I have taken this example also. The color of hair in India or Asia is black. So that is a characteristic. The color of Asians is a black hair color. But if you go to Europe or US or Canada, the hair color changes. There you will not find people with black color hair or eyeball. आपकी आंखों की पुतली का जो कलर है वो क्या है? These are all genetic characteristics related to certain specific region. So we are talking such kind of data now. So with this remark, we start something like this. Sometimes, of course, I'm not saying always, sometimes we may be interested in studying the relation or association. Actually, association is relation only between two variables or factors, one of which or both of them may not be measurable. That is, they are categorical. And the data may be on the nominal scale. As I've just told you, nominal scale means actually when we talk about the scaling of the data, there are three characteristics, what we call as the origin, scale, and distance. This is a technical word not in your syllabus, but I am teaching you as a passing remark that what is nominal scale. I have given you several examples. So what is your bank account number? Say 2014. And suppose your friend's bank account number is 2020. So if 2020 is more than 2014 numerically, but that does not mean that money in that account will be more. It is just an identity that account number so and so belongs to Mr. So and so. So it is just nominal. Just also example I have given you that Sachin Tendulkar used to wear jersey of number 10. So 10 is more than 9 and 10 is 11, then less, nothing like that. No, it is just an identity. और योर व्हीकल नंबर, आपकी जो बाइक होगी या आपकी जो कार होगी या आपका जो स्कूटर होगा उसका जो नंबर है, that is also a nominal data. So this is just maybe the data may be on a nominal scale. Such type of data are very common in business applications, as I have told you, maybe banking, maybe your any kind of identity, your bank number, passport number, mobile number, vehicle number, your jersey number, your roll number in the class, your PRN, which will be generated by the MS University. All these are nominal data, or this is very common in biological studies also. As I have given you the example of